Hello guys, remember me? I'm Orbator, your Welsh engineer, and welcome to Kerbal Quest Part 20, going up to Vall Hendge. Well, I think it was Gabe M who wanted to explore Vall Hendge, so he shall do so in this episode. But first off, we need to launch this, and this is the Eve transport system. Dr. Bones on the Sun Station wants to go to Eve, and Fancy Freak 4304 wants to go to the Sun Station, so we'll do a Kerbal swap. But it's going to take a lot of Delta V's, so that's part 1 of the launch, and this is part 2, the engines to get there. But before we do that, first things first, let's get to the Vall Hendge Explorer. We can't just go exploring off that. We need to top off the tank just in case. There's probably enough Delta V in there, but to be on the safe side, you want him to come back. However, I found the base, the mining base, in disarray. Look at it, all parts clipping and everything. Oh, balls, what was happening? They had a party and didn't clean up after them. Anyway, after a cleanup, which was a quick save and a quick load, that worked out well. I'm not sure what happened there. Bit of bugging with the mods, or perhaps with KSP or something. But anyway, first off, let's refill this. Thank you, Jacob May. Jacob May, you just walked into a landing leg. What the hell are you doing? Oh man, we can't take that out. As soon as we unlink that from the base, it's gonna tip over. And trust me, I tried it just to see. So we have to go and fix it up. Anyway, as we're going to go and sort of like jerry-rig something up to where that'll work, let's get into the first comment from Dino Boy 38 Gaming. First, and love it. Thank you very much. And this is the fix I came up with, or Jacob is fixing, was get a strut on there, because the landing leg here is not long enough. As you can see, yeah, it's not touching the ground, so let's try again. Ooh, that looks good. There's only one way to test it though. Ready? Ready? Are you ready for this? Unlink, come on, better click that. Unlink, ooh. It worked! All the Kerbals were cheering, didn't you see them? That's awesome! The first time I jerry-rigged a landing leg fix. Anyway, let's get Gabe M into the Vall Hendge Explorer, or Vall Explorer Express, or whatever it called it, I can't remember. And let's get these together. First off, we have to dock the engines, and yes, as always, explosions ensue. But luckily that was a part we staged away, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's get these docked, and while we're doing that, let's read some more comments from Rebel Commando 616. Orbator, I really love these videos, keep her up. Thank you, man. No, I find it really fun just commentating, reading these comments out, and playing the game. Although the game part takes a bit longer, I edit it all together. As you can see, this is going at fast speed. I compressed this with Sony Vegas up to 4 times speed. This took a while. I had to be careful with this, and you'll see why. Anyway, again from Dino Boy 38 Gaming, he says, "Hey Orbator, can I go to your space station?" I'm not sure which one you're on, but if you're on about the last episode that's just gone, or the comments I'm reading this from, you're on about the Duna one, so yeah, you can do if you want. I've already added your Kerbal. He's in the space station at the moment, getting his training ready for the mission ahead. Because Duna is no joke, Kerbals have died there. Anyway, from Dioga Braz. Love the name, mate. What mod is the fuel pumping rope? That was the Kerbal attachment system and Kerbal inventory system. You can put attachments, you have to have the pipe attachments on each part, and then you can link them both together, just like these struts. They work in the same way, except these don't pump fuel, obviously. And what the deuce? Fancy Freak was just out there trying to link them up together, and everything just ghosted out of there. Oh my god. He'll have some stories to tell. Nothing's exploded, so perhaps the game thinks the part is there, but graphically it's not. I can't work it out. Anyway, I try going back into the cockpit. That floats away. It's not haunting Fancy Freak, so he can go on and carry on with his business, linking everything up. And hopefully everything will work fine. Anyway, from Michael Tarantolo, can you do a stock tutorial on how to get to Eve and back? Or can you show us how to calculate orbit and transfer delta V? That's possible. It's not really hard actually, and there are things like Excel spreadsheets you can download, Google Docs or whatever. But anyway, we've linked all this up. Let's go on our way to to the Sun Space Station. It's not looking good. In fact, it looks like one of those fairground rides where it sort of spins you out of control. Or the simulations that you get to simulate that you're moving around. And yes, so we're going to send up supplies, and we misstaged the supplies. So yeah, let's get that on the way. And up to there. Up to the Eve transport system, which will get Dr. Bones from the space station. Now, what I think has happened is because that part has freaked out, it's decided to ghost away from the craft. What we have to do is we have to get the parts, extra parts there, and get the struts a bit longer across the spacecraft. That should work. At least I think it is the decoupler. We've always had problems with the decoupler. In fact, that when we attach smaller parts to this large decoupler, never been able to detach them properly, and we always have explosions, deaths, and causes everything under the sun. Anyway, I decided to do an experiment here. What speed do you have to be at to destroy these solar panels? And it turns out it's 4 meters per second. Thank you for the experiment, fancy freak. Yeah, it's a little bit of fun here and there. Otherwise, space will make you go crazy like this. Anyway, I'm going to eat some tacos, and we'll pretend that refuels his EVA. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. What happened? The game crashed. I had to come back into the game and then do all this fancy stuff again. Yeah, there goes the decoupler again. Anyway, let's get to some comments from Remix Gamer. Orbiter, can I be a part of your Kerbal quest? If so, name me Studio Revenge. No problem. As I said to the other guy, you're now in the KSC getting your training ready to on a mission. Probably to one of the Jewel Moons, because that's the main mission we're up to. But we're also, as you've probably seen in earlier episodes, we're going to Eve. We've also got a sun station, which I promised someone I was going to fling them into the sun. So yeah, we're going to have to do something with that. Anyway, now that we've fixed it, we've put extra struts on there, and we've had to add extra girders. It's working well, a bit bouncy, but it's working. But I decide to give her a bit of a test. Quick save, quick load. And yeah, I say yeah. Look at the results. Okay, all struts are there. However, like the decoupler, they're floating away. But perhaps this will work. The decoupler hasn't floated away this time though. That's a good thing, isn't it? No, it's wobbly again. So what I've decided here is what we'll do is we'll orbit it. We'll get rid of it. There is no way we could use this craft even if we attach any more struts or anything. I'm sure it'll just explode. Alright, another comment from Unbounded Birch 8 Gaming. Are you going to do anything more on the solar station? I would love to, if the rockets or the game lets me. And that's why we're deorbiting this. We're going to have to pick up something else. I'm not sure what. But let's get Fancy Freak saved from the space station, or let's hope he doesn't die in this fiery death. And as he comes down from BTGO2, you should replicate Hermes from the Martian and have the full crew names and have it in orbit Duna or Kerbin, including Mark Watney. And oh yeah, this was a late parachute opening. Barely made it. As it would be a great touch. Now, I would love to do a Hermes spacecraft, and I was thinking I could do that on the live stream at some time. I'm going to hopefully do a live stream this weekend. This will be up on Sunday, so the live stream may have gone up, or maybe going up straight after this. I don't know. Depends what happens. And it turns out Kerbal sync if you put too much in the inventory. And that's my dad laughing. So yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to build a Hermes, and I've seen people do it in KSP, so I think that's something I might do at some point. Anyway, as we eat our tacos so the Kerbal can float to the surface of the sea, let's read out a comment from Naruto Uzumaki. Hopefully I said that right. Hey dude, nice fit. Watch you launch your rocket. Are they using half fuel, or did you add my Kerbal kinks? And did you add my Kerbal kinks? No, I normally leave them fully fueled, even if they don't need the fuel, because, yeah, sometimes I mess up. I'm not the best KSP player, and I have to freely admit it, because I know how to do things. It's just that sometimes I'm, lazy. I forget to add solar panels, so there's no power. I forget to add enough fuel, or I do a misburn, so we don't have enough fuel. So yeah, fancy that. Fancy me forgetting fuel. So that's why I leave them full, and then we have more than enough Delta V. Like this mission here, we're going towards Vall. Anyway, from Fancy Freak 4304. I'm sorry you're not going to the Sun Station today. But hey Orbiter, I love the videos so much. You and Scott Malley showed me this game and helped me learn more about space. I'm actually going to astronaut train next summer at NASA. That is awesome. That is bloody awesome. I wish I could do something like that. But unfortunately, I live in the wrong country. NASA are not in this country, and we don't have a proper space program in Britain. So, damn. Anyway, from Viper 2C. Good save there. I can't wait to attempt the outer planets myself. Seems a bit daunting, but so what? So was the game when I first started. Same here. Yeah, it was really daunting trying to build large rockets. Now most of the things I do are very easy, like docking. I can use a docking app in MechChip, but I found I like to dock my modules without any help at all. Just visual. Once you got the tricks of the game down, it becomes second nature. Except launching. I hate launching. Yeah, you added haha in there. That wasn't me laughing. Anyway, as we try to get ourselves over these hills and not make sure we don't crash K-Bem into them, let's read Joe's M. Orange Planet? I think he means tuner. From Town 5005, space plane? Question mark. Yeah, it's questioning. Yeah, I did say I was going to give it a space plane to tuner, but that turned out a bit harder than I thought, so yeah, I'm going to have to do that perhaps in a live stream as well. Work out how to do a proper space plane that doesn't need oxygen to fly. From Acorn Elder, hey Orbiter, thanks for rescuing me, and also to have a whole episode about it. It was really cool. Hope I can recover on the space station enough to continue missions later in the series. As always, you do a wonderful work in this series. Keep them episodes coming. No problem, thank you very much. And yes, glad you're back at the space station on Kerbal property. From Tajing De Jong, can you get me to Eve too? Another one. Yeah, actually, I have to plan a mission. You're at Jewel space station. That's going to be another hard one. I wonder if we can do it direct from Jewel to Eve. Anyway, let's hope that landing leg stands up, and you can see Vall there in the distance. And keep an eye on it. Just mention, keep an eye on it as I read some more comments. From Weak Password, your accent is awesome. Great video, by the way. Keep it up. Thank you very much. From Dr. Bones Gaming, good job on the video. Do you need the space planes? Yes, please. I do. I really need space planes. I crap at space planes. And what is up with Vall Henge? He also goes on to say, can you say this word in your video? Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If you say it loud enough, Kerbals will not explode us. Oh, that's... No, I'm not going to do a full singing. I'll probably get my video flagged. Anyway, as we coming down, ooh, yeah, don't use mech jab when you're coming down because it doesn't automatically switch off the guidance on the SAS system. Okay, so we've got one more comment. So let's get Gabe M out on EVA. Oh, look at that. Hendge. What the hell? This is like when I first landed back on Vall here. Everything was floating. All my bases were floating. They weren't on the surface until I loaded directly to them. So what the hell? I'm expecting Hendge to fall here. You know, as soon as you get close, it'll quickly load and say, no, I'm supposed to be down here. Anyway, this is the last comment from Coet Baker. You should really play for Space Engineers. And I wish I could. Well, in fact, I think they've added walls when I last looked the last update. Yeah, so I might do at some point. Although, you know, I'm playing KSP. KSP is my main game. I'm also still dabbling in No Man's Sky off camera. I may do another live stream of that. Because I like the game, I like the way of thing, but I can see why people aren't happy with it. But I'm hoping that with updates, that will become a great game as well. Because they're going to add base building, so I'm going to stick with that game. Anyway, I'm checking, make sure we're directly under it. And you wonder why I didn't jetpack all the way over here? That's so we can save the EVA fuel for going up. Let's make sure we have enough EVA propellant this time. Ready, Gabe M? Okay, yeah, you're going to face the camera and up you go. Ooh, almost to the side there. Okay, so quick save here just in case we come down. And straight up. Okay, it doesn't look like the Stonehenge. No, it's not Stonehenge, is it? It's Hendge hasn't come down to the ground. I don't know why it's up there. Is it one of the mods I've added? It could be the environmental enhancement mod, which adds all terrain features as well. And I'm not sure if it changes the terrain height, but that would be odd if it did. Yeah, it is strange. Or perhaps the aliens built Stonehenge with anti-grav stones. Look at that, the textures aren't. They have zoom textures on the bottom because the developers didn't think no one would ever see the bottoms of them. But yeah, this is awesome. I think this calls for some music change. Okay, some music change, please. Some epic music, please. Oh my god, where are we? What the hell is going on? Gabe M says, as he's landed on the first pillar. Can I reach the top of the main tower? Perhaps we'll find something magical here. Perhaps like in No Man's Sky, it'll direct us to another monolith, and then direct us to the center of the universe. But probably not, because that is not our mission. Our mission is to colonize space, not to reach another galaxy. We've got a whole galaxy here to explore. Yeah, he looks really happy. Well, Gabe M, I hope you enjoyed this mission, because look at this. I wonder if that points somewhere. I always wonder, have they added Easter eggs which they have not told us about? And perhaps because all the Easter eggs are floating on this planet, anything that was buried under the ground will be on the surface. Here's me trying to get some nice screenshots to show that it's floating, but some people may think that's on the ground. Anyway, guys, we're coming to the end of the episode, so I'll ask you if you want me to read your comment out. Put it in the description below. No, I put the description below there. You put the comments below the description in the comments section. So I'll read them out in the next episode. Also, if you like this video, subscribe. Oh, and don't forget to hit that like button. It just helps get the video be seen. So, yeah. I'm not earning much money from this. I'm not hardly earning anything anyway. So, anyway, think about subscribing if you have not, and whatnots, and what ifs. As I am ready to have comments per here. I think I read them all too fast. And what we'll do next episode, I don't know. Well, obviously, we've got some Eve bases to land. There's the subscribe for more videos thing. I wondered where that was. Well, from me and Gabe M on top of floating rocks on Hendge, I'm Orbiter. Trust me, I'm an engineer. Yay! And what we'll do in the next episode, I have no idea. Maybe Eve Base. Do not know.